Shabbat Shalom. So I've kind of a combination of things to talk about tonight. So first of all, what is Judaism? What does it mean to you? Yes. Why are we here tonight? A rosy thing? No? Well, Judaism can be a religion, a culture, an ethnicity. Some people say a race. It can be all that and more. Yeah, not all of us say race, no. But it's also kind of a code of conduct. Within our religion, we have all these different laws. Some of them may seem a little archaic now, some of them may not. But if you think about what was happening at the time, there are very, very, very few laws that are just because I said so type laws. Not too many of those. So this week's Torah portion, Mishpatim, is, it comes after, okay, first we were slaves, the quick fast forward here. We've been freed from slavery. We've come across the sea and we broke out in song, yay! Which was 2 weeks ago. We have been given the Torah, the Ten Commandments, and we are now at a point where, okay, let's see, we've gone to Mount Sinai. We are now at a point where, okay, we are no longer slaves. We are now a free people. How do we live? We need to rule ourselves. So there's a basic guide in this Torah portion. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, all the little laws and stuff. There's a lot of it, but there are a lot more further along in other parts of our Torah. But these laws are some of the basic things. Okay, now that we are no longer slaves, if we should happen to have a slave, how are we going to treat him or her? How long do you keep a slave? You're obligated to free a slave after 6 years. The 7th year, they go free. There are certain other guidelines to go with if there's family involved and everything like that. But it's also, this kind of leads into the fact that Judaism has laws for how we treat each other. How do we be a better person? How do we treat animals? There's a lot of laws in this section about how do we treat the animals. How do we treat the world? How do we make the world a better place? One of our tenets has to do with tikkun olam, making the world a better place. Some of the things that we do are commandments, some of them are laws, and some of them are just because, well, it's good to do. So as we are now, like I said, we are now a free people. We can do our own thing. We have some guidance as to how to be good people and do better in the world. But now we also have the biblical holidays are described in this Torah portion, or are given in this Torah portion as well. So just like any other Torah portion, there's multiple parts to it. We have multiple laws, we have multiple holidays. So things like Shabbat. And growing up, we always used to say, Shabbat is the holiest day of the year every single week. It really is. And it's given that way. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Passover, Sukkot, Shavuot, and am I missing one? I want to say, Rosh Chodesh. One of the things I find really interesting is we consider the new month, every month, a holiday. It might not be a serious holiday, but it is a holiday. So Judaism recognizes that we have some special things every single week, every single month, every single year, in ways of being good people. And kind of like some of the readings that I chose this evening have to do with how to be a better person, like the first unconventional prayer I had in the beginning with thinking about different people around you. And you may see one thing, but what's really the reason why someone's homeless or someone isn't like totally thinking about what change to give you, even though they really do know math, but you don't know that. Just as you're out and about in the world, think about why maybe someone thinks their rush may be a little bit more important than yours. Sometimes it may not be, but sometimes it may be. You don't know. So Shabbat Shalom. We will continue our service with Aleinu on page 586 in brackets. Please rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol la'teid gilula le'otzer breshit shalo asanu kagoyei ha'aratzot velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shalo sam chelkeinu kahem v'goraheinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim Shahabim umadim livnei melech machei hamachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim veyoser haaretz u'Moshe bikaro bashamayim imal ushchina tuzo negovei meromim
Overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved, each of us, for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand, but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Together. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over the lands, between the seas, and light up the universe with joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad u'shemo
On page 595. Yesh kochadim she'oram magia arza rak ha'asher heim atzmam avdu v'einam. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we have loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. This week during Shiva, we do not have anybody listed. During Shloshim, we remember Susan Rosen, wife of Mark Rosen, mother of Michaela and Max. During Shana, 1 year after burial, David Ferris, father of Emily Farley, William Thompson, stepfather of Grace Cooper, Ann Cutler, mother of Mark Cutler, Emmanuel Block, father of Abby Block, Loretta Sims, mother of Tony Sims, James Penuel, father of Lynn Rubenstein. And this week for Yahrzeit, We remember Robert Bodanchuk, father of Joe Campbell, David Greenglass, grandfather of Richard Shulman, Lena Mursky Goldberg, mother of Hannah Berman, Dina Rose, aunt of Michael Dunsky. Are there others? Together we remember these and others of our people. On page 598 we rise for the Kaddish. Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah B'yama Divrach Yeruteh B'yamlich Malchuteh B'chaye Echon U'v'yom Echon U'v'chaye T'chol Beit Yisrael V'agala U'v'zman Kariv V'imru Amen Yehi Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam V'yomei Omaya Yitbarach V'yishabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitraman V'yitnaseh Yitadar V'yitalev V'yitalal Shemei D'Kudashah B'reichu La'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechamata Da'amiram V'yamal V'imru Amen Yehi Shalama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen Oseh Shalom B'Ramav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. May their memories be for a blessing. Please be seated.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Ellen. And I am Jim Buja, a board member here at Temple Etz Chaim, and on behalf of my co-board host, Rosemary, and the entire board, Shabbat Shalom, and welcome. We thank Heidi for a wonderful performance, and not only for donating your time and preparation for this, but also for being a song leader. We are trying a new approach for our upcoming temple announcements, so please join us in the community room at the end of the service for Oneg and to see the upcoming temple and community events on the display screen, if it works. Please let Rosie or myself or any of our members know what you think of the new format. And for more information or details, please refer to our tech website and our events in and around the temple community email, and also on the bulletin board around the corner. Shabbat Shalom.
So for a closing song this evening, we actually are doing something as kind of more of a performance. We didn't have the words set up for you, but this goes in with the theme of how can we be a better person, how can we take care of each other.
When one of us is suffering, we all feel pain. When one of us is stumbling, we fall. Again and again, all of us are slaves until all of us are free. Everyone needs sanctuary. When one of us goes hungry, none of us can eat. When words don't mean enough to us, we pray with our feet. We pray for the dreamers who pray for you and me. We can be their sanctuary. So let us set a table, wide and long, where everyone has plenty and everyone belongs, where everyone agrees to disagree. Underneath his canopy, shelter, open on all sides. I will take you in and stand by your side, no matter where you come from or where you'd rather be. I will be your sanctuary. So let us set a table, wide and long, where everyone has plenty and everyone belongs, where everyone agrees to disagree. Underneath his canopy, so stand up and sing. Let your voices ring. Bring what you can bring and be a sanctuary. So stand up and sing. Let your voices ring. Bring what you can bring and be a sanctuary. So stand up and sing. Let your voices ring. Bring what you can bring and be a sanctuary.
And now we'll join hands.
No, either sing it or I'm going to say it. Bless you and keep you always. May the light of God's face shine on you. May God be revealed before you and fill your life with peace. May God bless you and keep you always. May the light of God's face shine on you. May God be revealed before you and fill your life with peace. Shabbat shalom. Oh my gosh. It's it was so beautiful. Those different songs were so beautiful. Oh, hi dear. Yes, dear.